Okay, so good evening, students.
Good evening.
Okay, so welcome to my English class, and today we're gonna learn about the narrative text. Before we start, I need to tell you guys the structure atau urutan pembelajaran kita pada hari ini. Kita akan mengenal tentang yang pertama itu definisinya dari narrative text. Setelah itu struktur dari narrative text tersebut. Setelah itu example of the narrative text, dan kita akan melakukan exercise. Nah, kita masuk ke what is narrative text. Kira-kira ada yang bisa jawab nggak narrative text? Kira-kira?
It's a text that describing or telling information about story or personal experience something.
Okay, good. Nah, seperti yang what Davinta said, narrative text is a form of written or spoken text that tells a story about a certain situation with the aim of entertaining the reader. Jadi tujuan dari dibuatkan narrative text ini for entertainment purposes, jadi untuk menghibur pembacanya. The purpose of this text is entertainment, but for some stories it also has the function of creating a sense of pride in the noble values upheld by the surrounding community, such as truth, openness, honesty, heroism, and others. Jadi cerita-cerita tersebut bukan cuma hanya menghibur, tetapi juga ada pesan-pesannya, ada pesan-pesan moralnya, seperti contohnya kebenaran, keterbukaan, kejujuran, dan juga kepahlawanan gitu. Nah, kita akan masuk ke orientasi. Saya di sini menggunakan cerita The Legend of the Crying Statue atau legenda batu yang menangis. Okay, so we can see that what is orientation? Orientation is the opening of the story atau pembukaan ceritanya. It contains the introduction of the characters, time, place, and background. Usually also contains question of what, who, when, and where. Jadi biasanya di pembukaannya itu akan dijelaskan tentang karakter yang akan diceritakan di dalam cerita tersebut. Nah, misalnya di sini contohnya, in a small village, a girl lives with her mother. The girl is very beautiful. Every day she puts makeup and wears her best clothes. She doesn't like to help her mother to work in the field. The girl is very lazy. Nah, di sini kenapa dia disebut orientasi? Yang pertama, dia pembukaannya. Dan pembukaannya itu dia ada introduction kepada karakternya, seperti yang tadi itu what, who, when, and where. Jadi itu ada anaknya, ada mamanya, dan anak itu cantik, suka pakai makeup, tapi anaknya itu pemalas gitu. Setelah itu ada complication or the conflict of the story. It contains the beginning of the conflict to the peak of the conflict. Jadi ini tentang konflik ceritanya. Nah, itu bisa dilihat kayak di sini, the girl refuses to help her mother, but she persuades her mother to buy her new clothes instead. Padahal mereka itu miskin. Nah, awal mulanya sudah anaknya kurang ajar ya kayak gitu. Setelah itu dia malah ketemu sama orang waktu beli baju itu, dia malah ngata-ngatain mamanya. Dia malah bilang, ih, mamanya ini pembantunya lah, budaknya lah, pelayannya. Nah, maka dari itu mamanya sakit hati gitu. And then the last one is resolution atau resolusi dari cerita itu, the final part of the story where the problem is resolved, whether the ending is good or bad. Sometimes it also contain a moral message from the story. Jadi ceritanya tuh mau endingnya bagus atau buruk, dan tapi nggak semua cerita itu di akhirnya tuh ada disebutkan moralnya. Jadi misalnya kalau misalnya ada moralnya itu bisa ditambahkan kayak we shouldn't be mean to our mother or to our parents. Itu salah satu moral dari cerita ini. Nah, tapi di sini nggak ada moral dari ceritanya, tapi biasanya ada dituliskan apa moral dari ceritanya. Oke, ini adalah video atau example dari cerita tadi, The Legend of the Crying Stone. Bisa kita tonton sebentar. Berapa menit?
5. Kayak exercise aja.
gini aja. Because I can open the video, we can also watch it while we answer the question from Al-Hazim. Oke? Kita nonton ya. Okay, so we're gonna watch the video of the Legend of the Grand Statue sambil kita akan mengerjakan exercise-nya ya. Oke.
There lived a mother and her daughter in a simple house. The mother is old but still has to work hard to earn a living, while the daughter can only go on sprees and dress up. One afternoon, there was an argument between mother and daughter.
My dear daughter, your mother is old and we are poor. Can't you help your mother work?
What do you mean, mother? Me, working? Seriously?
But my precious daughter, we don't have any money anymore. And this mother is old. I don't know how long I can work. Please help your mother, my daughter.
I don't want to. No way. I'm dressed up this pretty, but mother is telling me to go to work. Seriously, never mind that. I'm not going to work. Now buy me new clothes.
Oke, jadi di sini ada pertanyaannya nih. Why did the mother ask the daughter to go to work? Kira-kira jawabannya apa?
Because the mother is old
Satu lagi, betul. Satu lagi.
and their money is going downhill.
Oke, jadi they are poor and they are poor and
The mother is
the
old.
mother is old. Jadi di sini jawabannya the mother is old and they are poor. And poor, they are poor. Ini ya jawabannya ya, betul. Nih. Oke. Nanti nih.
On a date and I don't have any new clothes. Let's hurry.
But my daughter, we don't have any money and we're poor. This old mother can't afford to buy you new clothes. Please understand.
I don't care and don't want to know. Buy me new clothes right now. Whatever it takes. If you really love me, you will definitely obey my wishes.
Oh my God. Okay, this mom will buy you new clothes.
Oke, pertanyaan selanjutnya. From the story so far, we can conclude that the daughter is
Selfish.
selfish. Benar. That the daughter is very selfish. Kenapa?
Because she only thinks about herself.
Benar, she only thinks about herself. Oke, lanjut.
Yes, haha, I can't wait. Let's go quickly.
The mother and child went to the market together, but they were interrupted by a man. Hi, beautiful, I want to get to know you. Was that walking behind you? Is she your mother?
What? My mother? Of course not. She's my maid.
Oh, is that so? It's nice to meet you then.
It's nice to meet you too.
Okay, the next question is the daughter said that that the mother is her. What is the answer? Her maid. Yes, she's very cruel. Gak boleh yang kayak gitu. Oke, jawabannya maid. Next.
Even though she was hurt, the mother calmly remained silent, hearing her daughter's painful words. They continued their journey, but were then stopped again by another man.
Hi, sweetie. I want to get to know you. What is the woman behind you, your mother, sweetie?
My mom. You said she is my mother. Of course not. She's my servant, you know.
That's good. I don't want to get to know someone who has a poor mother like that.
Ha ha ha.
They keep walking, but once again interrupted by a man approaching the daughter.
Hello, darling. Who is that walking behind you? If it wasn't your mother, I would want to propose to you because you are very charming.
Ha ha ha, of course not, darling. He is my slave.
It's enough.
Okay, the next question. What did all of the men that approached the daughter had in common? Kira-kira apa? Yang laki-laki yang mendekatin anaknya tadi itu apa yang kesamaan yang mereka punya? Kira-kira apa?
Think that the daughter is very beautiful.
Oke, betul. Dan they think that the daughter is very beautiful, makanya they approach her. Oke. Next.
I hope to hear what he said. Even though you are my daughter, you are very cruel. cruel. I curse you to become a stone, you disobedient child.
Mother, I apologize.
The mother, who couldn't stand it and was furious, cursed her child to become a stone. And the child who had become a stone regretted it and could only cry. The mother could only look sadly at her child who had become a stone.
Oke, so the last question tadi juga sudah saya sebutkan jawabannya. So, what is the moral of the story?
The moral is
What is the moral of the story?
respect your elders.
Respect your elders. Your elders or your parents?
Your mothers, your mothers.
Respect your mother. Apa lagi kira-kira? Coba tahu ada jawaban lain?
We shouldn't be disobedient.
We shouldn't be disobedient. Oke, oke ya berarti. Oke. Nah, mungkin naratif the lesson about narrative text ends here. Siapa yang bertanya? Kira-kira apa? Siapa tahu ada yang tidak dimengerti? Clear? Okay, so that's all for our lesson today. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope that when you go home you can identify what narrative text is, or maybe you can make your own narrative text. That's all.